everybody! Welcome to the Bellhopper McCulloch YouTube channel. Today, I've got some things misconstrued and going on. Right now we have nothing on the table because it's sitting right here. This is what we're doing today. Right quick like. I'm gonna build this saw, and it's homeless, so trying to get a few done so we can get some things rolling. I'm not gonna finish this saw today in this video. Probably won't even be finished on this day, because I'm gonna make these videos a little shorter. I got some other stuff to do. But I'm going to go ahead and get started on this so I can do a couple things at the same time. So, the number one thing we're going to do with this today is get it torn down. Because I want to cut the deck, cut the squish band, and all that stuff. I'm not going to go, I ain't going to go wild on it today. I'm just going to try to get it torn down and get it ready because I got to mount it. I have to mount the cylinder on the plate to do the machine work and all that stuff. So, for some reason, my 5-gallon bucket that I've been putting parts in is missing. And I do not know where it went. Well, let me get me a box. Hold on just a second, y'all. Took me a minute to find it. Couldn't figure out what I did with it. I was starting to think that somebody picked it up and carried it off, but I didn't remember nobody being out here much. And I was like, what the world? I finally found it sitting over on the bandsaw. Apparently I moved it out of the floor during the live feed. But nonetheless, we found it. That's amazing. Yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and try to get this thing torn down. There's no need for any numbers today. Just the well, that one was not in good order. That's odd. Well. I don't know why that is, but it is. I'm going to go ahead and pull that one out of there because I'm going to have to do a little something to that one to make it where it'll work. This saw's not been cleaned or anything. This is just the shape this saw is in. It's in really nice shape. See, people who ask why I like Huskies or Steels or which one or whatever, I'll show you. I'm going to go ahead and show you why I say what I say. It's not that I particularly like one better than the other. I like the way you work on one better than the other. I'll show you what I mean here in just a second. Set our little cap on it to keep stuff out of it and keep it from evaporating. Put the lid back on here. Now, why do I prefer to work on Husky sometimes over steel. With a steel, they make good saw, don't get me wrong. I've got several of them that are mine personally. Alright, so I'm going to take the top end off. You've seen what I've done. I took them 2 screws out, taking the handlebar and the chain brake off. We're going to pop the choke lever off here. Pull it out. Pop this hose off right here. Pop the pulse hose off right here. Pop the fuel line off right there. Right. Now, if I was taking the top end off of a steel, I'd have to get the intake boot out or fight through that to try to get it out. Most of these older model Huskies, like this one, we're going to have to figure out how to get that bolt out. For whatever reason, that bolt just wanted to make our video longer. I was trying to show you the way it works sometimes, but that's 2 bolts on this solid strip so far. I don't know. This is a T27. I ain't gonna treat it gingerly because it give me a hard time. So that's how you get a strip T4 or a strip 4mm to come out. You drive a T27 in it with some precise whackage. Alright, now I've taken them 4 bolts out, and you've seen what else I've done. We're at 7 minutes and 24 seconds. So I'm gonna break the bond loose from the cylinder. Start the pickup on it. Pop the rubber out of the back. Pull that up, get that out of there. You cannot do that with a steel. That's the reason why I prefer to work on these. That's the main reason right there. Because I can take it right apart without having to fool with trying to get that boot in and out and all that stuff. That's one of my least favorite things to do. That's why I like that. So, you know, so everybody don't get upset at me because I like steels. I ain't got no problem with them. I just like that better. Because everybody's got misconstrued about when you say you like something better, they say, well, you don't like it. And it's not that I don't like it, I just like this better. I can still like something, but like something else more. Yeah, no grief about it. I like both of them. I just like the ease of this better. See, I can take the bolts out after this. You know, I can take it off, take it out. Yeah. We got to mod that. We'll go ahead and pull the intake, the carbonation off of it. Spin this around here. We're going to go ahead and get everything ready to go. I forgot I put that screw back in there. Yeah. I'll get it out. For whatever reason, they made it where the 4 won't fit up in there. But nevertheless, we will get it. I don't know how tight this plug is. Y'all watch, because I'm not doing this. You should never use impact wrench on your spark plugs. All right, and that's how you get it off. I've got 2 screws there I got to replace or fix. The side cover screw, I'm probably going to fix it by just taking a hammer and knocking down in it a little bit, because it doesn't need to be that tight, and it does have a straight override on it. I'm not going to go hog wild on this one, but we are going to go and do a little dance. See how she runs, because I don't want to go overly aggressive on it. But there we have that. All right, let me go get the plate, and we might just see if we can go ahead and mount this on the plate. All right, here I am I'm using a 372 gasket to kind of get the basis for the cylinder bolt pattern, because it's not exact. I've got one set here that's pretty close, and I use them for 372s, 390s, 385s, 365s. I just have to flex the studs a little bit. For the most part, it does all right. I may have to do several different adjustments on this thing. So this is going to be all of it for now. Once I get this, I'm going to go ahead and try to get it mounted on here. If everything goes right, we'll get it mounted. If it don't, I'll stop it and do it later. Because I've got a few other things that I really need to get done. I got an air compressor out there that belongs to some friends of mine that have a construction business, and I'm going to try to get it running for them, get it stuck back together, because they got another compressor that's down or something like that. So I'm going to try to get them straightened away today. Anybody that wonders, this is why this is so aggravating. It's not just a simple plug and play, it's a fiddle fart. Just keep fiddling till you get it. I mean, could you drill one for every one? Yeah, you might could. You'd have to have different plates though, because the bolt holes get in the way from one another. So now we have that mounted on there. I'm gonna run these screws in, run these nuts down a bit. I got one here that likes to fight me, and I don't know why. I got some new nuts, but I lost one of them, so. That's just the way it goes some days. Some days you the windshield, some days you the bug. don't know why. Some days they'll screw in there just fine, and other days they won't. Now, next time we do it, they might screw right on there with no trouble whatsoever. I've run a tap through every one of them because they're nylock nuts, and I got these that are longer so I'd have more threads, but I lost one of them. So we're gonna run these down because I don't like the studs protruding through no more than I need them. Because you hit them with the tool if you're not careful. So that's the reason why I do it this way. And each one, this is kind of a universal thing, so there's no exact. Come on, fingers. My arthritis has been really acting up lately. Hard to hold on to anything or get anything accomplished. I know. I get it. Don't get frustrated for me. Perseverance is a thing that you have to have. If you're gonna do this, you're gonna have to persevere sometimes. Just keep going in the face of adversity. There we go. It doesn't have to be perfect. We're just trying to get close where I don't have a whole bunch sticking out the other side. Relatively close. We'll snug these up. Maybe. We'll get on there. Alright. Got that on there. Somewhat straight. I don't know if y'all can see under there or not. See that little ball bearing sitting in the middle of the cylinder? That's so I can pivot it around on the studs. Yeah. Now I got that on there. I'm probably gonna go put the piston in the lathe and cut just a little bit of taper on top of the piston before I go cutting the cylinder, because I'm not going to cut near as much as what I normally do, because I don't think there's any reason. This is going to be a work saw. So we'll just get her cleaned up. She ought to be good as new. Run like a Singer sewing machine. Alright, y'all. Well, I'm going to go see if I can get that air compressor took care of before it gets later on in the day. So, this build's probably going to take a couple days. I'm not going to hurry. It'll probably be at least 3 videos before it's running. So hopefully y'all enjoy it. I'll try to showcase some of the machine work a little bit better. I've tried to show what I'm doing, and you'll just have to watch it. We'll see if we can do it. So, hope y'all enjoy it. Y'all have a good day. Stay safe. Be kind. Treat each other the way you want to be treated. God bless. Remember, Jesus loves you. Bellhopper out.